I never got to know you as much as I wanted to, as I was never close to you, being a member of staff. But working the night shift at the care home meant that we had a lot of time to chat to each other when it was quiet. I remember walking with you on your way to your bed, and every night you would mention the butterfly paintings hanging in the corridor on the way to your bedroom. I remember you telling me how happy those paintings made you, how it reminded you of your garden, back when you lived in your house with your husband. I remember you telling me how much you loved tending to the flowers and watching the butterflies resting on them on a hot summer's day. My perfect day for you then, Elsie, would be for you to visit a butterfly garden. I would give the day to you when you were much younger, back when your husband was still alive and you were in perfect physical health, not having to use your walker or be in constant nagging pain because of your hip. Your son and daughter, who I know you love so much because it's all you ever seem to talk about, would be there with you too. They'd fly in from Australia especially, just to spend time with you again, as I know that you always miss them dearly. You'd wake up on a hot and bright summer's day, and Lucy would bring you breakfast in bed. You'd listen to both of your grown-up children as they tell you all about their adventures in Australia and how they're getting on with their own families, showering you with gifts and souvenirs they had bought for you. You'd all drive up to the butterfly garden together, singing songs and playing games along the way. This butterfly garden is the biggest and most beautiful garden you have ever seen in your life, like your garden at home, only 10 times bigger. Your children got bored pretty quickly and decided to grab a coffee in the cafe, but that was great for you as you got to walk hand in hand with your husband as you slowly meander around, taking in all the scenery and listening to the quiet stillness, with the hot sun kissing your skin through the glass ceiling as you talk about your dreams and your future plans together. You'd sit down for a moment by the pond and a giant butterfly lands on your nose. It's the sweetest thing your husband has ever seen, and he delights in taking photos to share with the rest of your family. You eventually leave the garden and join your children in the cafe, and they have surprised you with a lovely afternoon tea, full of towers of scones and jams and that fancy rooibos tea that you love so much. Your children have decided that they are going to spend the whole week with you, and they have planned to take you on a holiday down to the seaside in Cornwall. I know it's something you've dreamed of for ages, getting to spend proper time with them again. You couldn't be happier as you sit down with your children and your husband, the whole family together again, marvelling at the photos of the butterflies and munching on scones until you're fit to burst.